Let's open the debate tonight. Subramanian Swamy, R. Vaidyanathan, Mahesh Jetmalani. Subramanian Swamy, the man who scored that big victory. Massive victory there for Subramanian Swamy today, and Mahesh Jetmalani knows about the case, has I think worked at some point with Subramanian Swamy on this. Professor R. Vaidyanathan is professor at IIM Bangalore. He leans towards Dr. Swamy on this one. That's one side of the story. On the other side of the story, we have Randeep Singh Surjewala, senior Congress spokesperson, head of their media department. Rahul Narvekar, MLC and spokesperson of the NCP. And Kumar Ketkar, senior journalist, who really believes that Subramanian Swamy is hyping this case and has some personal vendetta vis-a-vis the Gandhis. Thank you very much, Kumar Ketkar, also for coming in. So, Subramanian Swamy, first of all, big day for you, isn't it? And I was told that you really put all your effort into this. I was also told, if I'm not mistaken, that the person who worked closely with you on this case and the advocate in this case is your own wife, Advocate Roxana Swamy. So, you really put in everything that you had into this case. I want to know whether this is an extension of your personal vendetta against the Gandhis, and also what you make about the Congress party response in this case when they say that, you know what, it's only a summons. Subramanian Swamy should not make a big deal of it.
Well, first of all, you see, this case is important because it's the only case where I have found the signatures of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi on the documents. So it's a direct, I mean, I don't have to prove the connections and so on, which I have to, for example, have to do in the 2G case when I further pursue it. So this is the special in that. The second is, as far as vendetta and so on is concerned, the Supreme Court has already laid down the law that when a complainant comes before the authorities or the courts, the court should not look at whether he has animosity, his vendetta, or he should look at the facts that are presented and see whether an offense is made out, prima facie. And if it's so, then he should declare the persons as an accused and make them undergo the trial. That's all that has happened here. So it's all a very cheap thing to say in this day and age that this is vendetta and so on. You have committed a crime. Let me put it very simply. The company which is owned by Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, to the extent whose we means, I'm saying that let me make the case very simple for you. That Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi own 76% of the shares of a company which is total paid up capital, authorized capital is only 5 lakh rupees. Now they end up owning 2,000 crores worth of property. Obviously, something is wrong. So we went into it and found that the 3 institutions involved all have the same people. The Congress party, president is Sonia Gandhi, vice president is Rahul Gandhi, treasurer is Moti Lal Vohra, general secretary is Oscar Fernandes. Then you go to Young Indian, the chairman is Sonia Gandhi, the vice chairman is Rahul Gandhi, the director is Sir Moti Lal Vohra, another director is Oscar Fernandes, and of course 2 sidekicks called Sam Pitroda and Suman Dubey. They are also directors. Then you go to the National Herald or the Associated Journals, you find that Moti Lal Vohra is the chairman of the board. So Mr. Suman Dubey is there, Mr. Oscar Fernandes is there. So they are all the same people, and they are playing musical chairs with the property, and in the end Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi become rich by 2,000 crores without incurring any expenditure.
What kind of get rich quick? And no, 1 second. Yes, so 1 second. First of all, yes, I'm coming to you, Mr. Surjewala. But I just want tonight a commitment from our panelists that we go factual and not rhetorical, that we go specific into details of the case and don't just try to make it political, because I often find, Mr. Surjewala, that by giving it that political spin, one is trying to avoid the real questions here. What kind of a get-rich-quick scheme is this that the Gandhis were profiting from, as Subramanian Swamy says?
Well, I'm happy that you gave Subramanian Swamy ji enough time so that he could expose himself. Mr. Subramanian Swamy is head of Dirty Tricks Department of Bharatiya Janata Party and now NDA, is adept at levelling slanderous and defamatory allegations right from Mr. Vajpayee up to Srimati Sonia Gandhi. Let me remind him think he was expelled from NDA last time for leveling similar
No, get into the
against Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Get into the specifics, sir.
Announced by Harvard University for a similar set of thought process that he had, and was conclusively rejected and thrown into the dustbin. His current allegations are nothing but a figment of a similar imagination to seek revenge and vendetta. But let me tell Bharatiya Janata Party and NDA, Mr. Modi and Mr. Subramanian Swamy, that neither the Nehru-Gandhi family nor the Indian National Congress would get cowed down by your revengeful allegations that you seek to do in order to cover up your failure within 30 days of your government.
Sir, one second. Okay, Mahesh Jetmalani comes into this. No, I said, Mr. Surjewala, that we have a choice on the Newshour tonight. We can go factual or rhetorical. We can go factual or rhetorical. You are going rhetorical. Mahesh Jetmalani.
Politicians who have been roundly defeated at the polls to start making personal allegations and not face facts which a magistrate has found to be prima facie true. He is in contempt of court by suggesting this is only vendetta.
I think either Mr. Mahesh Jetmalani does not know his law or he has selective amnesia. Just because a summon has been issued, it is not prima facie.
Mr. Surjewala, you are making personal allegations against Dr. Swamy. I can say you are nothing more than a sycophant of the Gandhi family. You are a courtier of the Gandhi family. If you said that Dr. Swamy is indulging in vendetta, I will say that you are no more than a courtier of the Gandhi family.
Answering to your preposterous allegations, I will only say I think you need to go back to law school and start reading your law again.
Preposterous is the conduct of the leaders. That is preposterous. And your defense is equally preposterous.
And who is Mr. Subramanian Swamy to meddle into the affairs of Indian National Congress?
How is this the affair of the Indian National Congress? How? No, 1 minute. No, 1 minute.
Who is he to raise the question where he is not even a party of either a member of the Indian National Congress or even a shareholder of any of the companies as alleged? It is clear, Arnab, it is pure simple vendetta unleashed by Bharatiya Janata Party and NDA at the behest of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi by head of dirty tricks department of BJP, Shri Subramanian Swamy.
No, my
attention of the Prime Minister
and you have no credibility because you never answer facts, you only get personal. You are a courtier of the Gandhi family.
Let me ask a simple question. I just want to ask Randeep Surjewala once and for all, otherwise we decide that this debate is not worth it. I said at the start of the debate, what do we want to discuss? Whether Subramanian Swamy is a good man or a bad man? We want to discuss whether he is a saint or a thug? What do we want to do? Or do we want to discuss the charges on their merit? I challenge you tonight, sir, to a debate on the Newshour, on the merit of the charges. Do you accept it or do you run away from it, Mr. Surjewala? Let's have a discussion on the merit of the charges.
I accept it, and let me give you 3 facts.
No, 1 second. Then let me ask the questions. No, let me ask the questions. Because if you've accepted my challenge, if you've accepted my challenge, then you must let me direct the course of this debate.
Absolutely.
I have always suspected, Mr. Surjewala.
But since you gave him time,
Mr. Surjewala, I let
all due regards to you, Arnab, and I know you are a very patient man. Just 3 facts I want to place so that the debate can proceed.
Mr. Surjewala, 1 second. I request you, I listen to you. Now I know, and I have always had a lurking suspicion that you would have always wanted to be a very good television anchor, but I won't let you take over my show, and that's on a lighter vein. I'll ask the questions and let us get answers from everyone.
Nobody can do that, I assure you.
Okay, 1 second. My first question tonight, my first question specific is this. Is it true that there was a company created, Professor Vaidyanathan, this question is to you, company created with an asset value of some 5 lakhs, right, which ended up taking a company which owns the National Herald, which has assets of over 2,000 crores. So you create a company with an asset value of 5 lakhs, and within a few days, take over a company with an asset value of 2,000 crores. Professor Vaidyanathan, is this true or not? Now let's get specific. Professor.
Arnab, first and foremost, I would like to mention to you that this would be an excellent case study in major business schools in the coming years. Because this is a case where with zero investment you acquire 2,000 crores. This is not something very, very often one comes across. I think the chartered accountant lawyers who structured this whole deal are very clever. But the cleverness doesn't always pay, because there are three fatal flaws in this entire way of structuring this business. And all those flaws will haunt the 6 accused, which are mentioned in this. For a change, let me show you papers instead of you showing me normally the paper. All the 6 accused are going to be caught because of the fatal flaws. And let me repeat it, it's not just a summons. It's the accused who are summoned according to this judge. So they are the accused. And I am also puzzled, Arnab. Normally you tend to call some accused in order to answer your questions. In this you have not done that. If you allow me later, I will tell what are the 3 fatal flaws which will make all the 6 get into Tihar.
No, so, okay, now therefore, we proceed on a presumption, Kumar Ketkar, that the person sitting in our Delhi studios, even if we assume what Randeep Surjewala says, that the man sitting in our Delhi studios, Subramanian Swamy, is a completely biased, prejudiced, politically motivated kind of man. Even if we assume all of that, let's go on the specificity of the charges. Can that debate be avoided anymore by anyone, including the Gandhis? How do you create a company with a 5 lakh value and end up owning assets of 2,000 crores?
How can you be factual only on the basis of what you tell us on TV channels and on the basis of the documents which I have not seen, I am unlikely to see in next 1 hour, and how am I expected to be factual?
Because on the basis of the court, what the court has said.
I cannot trust
what the court is. You don't trust the court.
No, I will not trust only the court statement. I will not see the documents.
The court has, which documents?
Court can say anything, but how can I trust only the court statement without seeing the documents?
Here you are. Take the document.
Where is the question?
This is the document. Read the document.
Where is the question of responding only to the court statement? Well, I must have the documents. I must have the concrete allegations. I must have all the facts. And you are saying the debate must be factual.
Okay, let the debate be factual. You are a journalist. Let's proceed on the notion that Kumar Ketkar is a very well-known print media journalist of the country. One second. Please.
No, just because I am a print media journalist does not mean that I have all the facts with me. I do not have a fact. Subramanian Swamy is simultaneously an investigative journalist, a lawyer, a crusader, and a finder of truth all over the world. So I think he has opened a good Pandora's box. Mahesh Jetmalani and Subramanian Swamy, now that they have exposed and identified the media house and party deal, I will be very happy if they expose all the big business houses who have entered the media and have done all kinds of deals.
What is the relevance of that?
No, it is relevant because
what is the relevance of that?
The discussion is about the media house being captured by Congress party. So several media houses are being captured today. So let us study all the media houses which are being captured today.
No, I don't. This is
all the legal and illegal means, all the convoluted means. I am very happy. I am very happy that Subramanian Swamy.
My question is,
I am happy that Subramanian Swamy and Mahesh Jetmalani have opened the Pandora's box. I will be happy further if they go as crusaders and open all media houses and their ownership patterns and who is doing what and on what capital, what investments are made. I will be very happy.
Very nice diversionary tactic.
But if they,
Mr. Jetmalani is rebutting you. Hear the rebut.
But if they single out only one media house, then it's obviously it's
1 minute. Which media house?
National Herald.
But where is the paper? One sec. Where is the paper?
There was a paper.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. No, 1 minute. The media. One second. Rahul Gandhi takes. The Congress party tells us in its wisdom that, you know what, we gave a loan of 90 crores. And then we allowed the company to be taken over by a trust, by a company owned by Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi because we wanted to protect, allow me to complete the National Herald paper. I want to ask you today, I want to ask Randeep Surjewala today.
But the paper you said is a company run by some
No, what?
So it is a media house.
Okay.
So if it is a media house, I'll be happy if these crusaders go ahead and investigate in all media houses.
Sir, 1 minute. Just 1 second, Kumar Ketkar. You're getting a rebut from the other side. I just want to say this. When this controversy first erupted,
I'm
no, 1 second. You are trying to
studying and investigating the media houses and their ownership and financial patterns.
Mr. Ketkar.
So let them investigate the financial pattern of all media houses.
No, 1 second.
Arnab, please let me rebut.
Go ahead, Tony.
But
Go ahead, Mahesh Jetpal.
I am supporting both of them.
Just a minute.
Mr. Ketkar has got the whole debate and the issue wrong.
Yeah.
This is not the capture of a media house by any other politician or corporate entity. This media house, National Herald, ceased to have its newspaper activities in 2008. What the Gandhi family has done through its minions, Oscar Fernandes and Moti Lal Vohra, is to steal the assets worth 2,000 crores, steal the assets of 2,000 crores which exist as being the assets of National Herald or the company that owns it. This is theft of public property and it is daylight robbery. This is not some capture of a media house by some corporate entity. And if Mr. Ketkar thinks that there is so much of it, perhaps he should utilize his crusading talents for that purpose.
Absolutely. Let's see now Rahul Narvekar as a defense before we go back to Randeep Surjewala and Subramanian Swamy. When this controversy first erupted, and I think tonight you will be both short on conviction and you will be short on fact, Rahul Narvekar. And this is not because you are a recent entrant of the NCP. It will be because you will not be able to answer a basic question. And the question is this, Mr. Narvekar. When this controversy first erupted, the Congress party put out a statement affirming its commitment to reviving the National Herald. Can the Congress party tell us, or you tell us as their loyal ally, if the National Herald, the newspaper whose revival this entire exercise and what Mahesh Jetpal called stealing of assets was ostensibly focused on, has actually been revived? Till date it has not happened. In fact, Rahul Gandhi allowed the property to be rented out to the Ministry of External Affairs for a large sum, quite a few lakhs, obviously, which ended up being private income for the company he controls called Young Indians. So you take over a company taking money from the Congress party, get a massive value in terms of assets, and rent out that property to the government which you control.
Opportunity to everybody.
I will.
To state the fact.
I will. The line got cut.
Rahul, no.
Well, Arnab, if you're
After Rahul, I'll come to you.
Marathon of a question.
After Rahul, I'll come to you, Mr. Surjewala. I will come to you. Let me see how much conviction Rahul has.
Well, Arnab, if you're done with your marathon of a question, give me enough time to respond.
I will. Let him reply. Let him reply, and then I'm coming straight to you. In fact, I had a problem with the satellite link to you. I'm getting it corrected, and I'm coming to you next. Yes, Rahul Narvekar.
Well, the larger section of the political spectrum does feel that Mr. Subramanian Swamy's action, more often than not, is motivated by a feeling of vendetta. But let's for a moment assume that Mr. Swamy is doing all this in national interest. Will Mr. Swamy also pursue matters such as bogus Benami companies being floated and drivers and staff members being appointed as directors on such companies? I hope Mr. Swamy will also get behind such companies, one. Number two, we've seen a perfect example of media trial on your channel and on your show today. We've hardly. I
have heard that line is water off a duck's back.
The accused, we've just about seen the court summoning the accused in this matter. The court must have also not put across so many questions to the accused, the number of questions you put across to spokespersons of the Congress party.
Is that illegal?
Number three.
Am I doing something illegal by asking the questions?
Alleges why. No, obviously, wait, this matter is sub judice. The matter is being tried. We've not even come to a stage.
No, so because you don't have the answers, I should not ask the questions.
What the charges against the accused are. I mean, what are you trying to do? You're trying to just sensationalize an issue which may turn out to be an absolute bogus case, which Mr. Swamy has done in the past as well. So why are we trying to malign the image of national leaders?
It is evident to me that you too don't want to get into specifics.
It
is evident to me. It is evident to me that you don't want to get into specifics.
Coming to the facts, Mr. Arnab Goswami,
No, you have no interest in getting into specifics, Rahul Narvekar. I think Randeep Surjewala is very interested in getting into specifics. So my question goes to Randeep Surjewala.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, number one, neither am I the spokesperson for the Congress party, nor am I the spokesperson for Mrs. Sonia Gandhi or Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But as the case appears today, and as the matter, as a person watching from outside without having first-hand knowledge of the facts of this case, I can certainly tell you that there doesn't seem to be an element of fraud in the fact that the political party has used funds for a reason which is beyond political reason.
No. What your answer amounts to is this. No, I'll tell you one thing. One second. One minute.
With the Gandhi family and the Congress party.
1 minute.
If at all they have used the funds for any other purpose.
One second. Rahul Narvekar, I've got your argument. No, Rahul, you're taking time now without going into specifics. I'll tell you 1 second, please. And I now want to go to Mr. Surjewala. And we go back to the specifics. Rahul Narvekar's argument is like this. He says that it's equal to saying, I know the first alphabet of the English language is A, but the last alphabet is not Z, it is M. I don't know the alphabets in between, but it could very well be M. So don't say that all the alphabets from A to Z are in the order that you say they are. This is the most ridiculous argument I've heard so far, and all your attempts at trying to force conviction are not convincing.
Very ridiculous.
Randeep Surjewala. The Congress maintained that its support to the National Herald newspaper was interest-free loans, yielding no commercial profit to the party. Is it true or not, Mr. Surjewala, that the allegation was never of commercial profit to the party, but instead commercial profit to a company called Young India, in which both Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi held 76% stake of 38% each?
That is totally incorrect. Let me begin by saying, let me put 3 facts on record so that we can have the debate in a perspective. We have no issues. Number 1, on 6th of November 2012, Election Commission of India rejected identical allegations on a petition by Mr. Subramanian Swamy by a reasoned order, saying that his allegations are preposterous. He chooses to file a petition. He's granted a hearing. Those allegations are rejected. He chooses to keep quiet. He doesn't take the order of EC to Supreme Court. Why? Because there's no foundation in the allegations. Number 2, he forgets to tell the court and the magistrate, as also on your channel today, what is Young Indian? Young Indian, under Section 25 of Indian Companies Act, is a not-for-profit company. What is a not-for-profit company? Out of which the shareholders or directors can take no remuneration, can take no salary, cannot take no dividend, can take no share in profit, cannot withdraw money from it in any manner, except for the objects of the company, which are to propagate.
Okay, one second, 1 minute, just a minute. I have a counter for it. A counter to that is, I agree with you. I agree with you that Young Indian is registered under Section 25 of the Companies Act. It is a non-for-profit company.
He continues to say, and Mr. Jethwalani continue to say, 2,000 crore rupees, 5,000 crore rupees.
3 counters.
Looted. But they forget to tell on your channel as also to the court that Young
we are getting counters.
Is only a company.
Okay, you made your point.
Not-for-profit company.
Okay.
You can take no remuneration, no profit, no dividend.
Okay.
All you can do is
you make your point. Now let the rebutts come.
The ideals of Father of Nation Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, a purpose for which National Herald was constituted in the first
But where is the National Herald?
What is wrong with that?
Okay, 1 second. We have 3 counters.
Swamy. I turn around and ask Mr. Swamy, what is his locus?
Is he a member of Indian National Congress?
No. Now you're repeating yourself, Mr.
God, no.
We're getting counters now. We're getting counters now. We're getting counters now. Mr. Surjewala, in the interests of an open debate.
Or to Indian National Congress?
In the interests of an open debate.
With due regards, Arnab.
With due regards to you, sir. With due regards to you, sir. Sir, you need to let me come in.
No, with due regards to you, sir. One more thing I need to tell you.